Welcome to Desert Island Discs Solo Classical Edition. These are just a few of the pieces I've really enjoyed learning and performing over the years, and this video will only have excerpts of the songs, but over the course of the next few weeks I will put up the full videos for you. So let's get started with the first piece, Widmung by Schubert. I only started taking singing lessons when I was at university, so quite late coming into learning any type of technique for the voice. And this was the first piece that I ever performed in front of an audience, having learned some technique and understanding a bit more about the voice. It's always been a favourite of mine because it's written so well for the voice. It feels really easy and fun and just thoroughly enjoyable. So moving on a few years, and this is my favourite song from the first opera gala I ever performed, Donde Lieta by Puccini. There are a few recordings from this event on my channel, but I never uploaded this one because it didn't, again, quite go to plan on the night. The challenge of this song is the somber beginning to the explosive finale, and letting go of control when you're singing is so difficult, and this aria doesn't really help that. It's not written in a way that you can just let your voice fly all the time. So that is the challenge of singing this one. That being said, I still adore it, and I've got better at singing it over the years, feel much more comfortable with it. So here it is. Those of you that love the Messiah will be looking forward to the next one, I Know That My Redeemer Liveth. This song sounds so beautifully simple, but as soon as you try to learn it, you realise how complex it is. I learned this song simply because I wanted to. It wasn't for any particular event, so it gave me a bit more time to really delve into the detail of how my technique works in context and how to deal with large intervals and tricky breath control was the main thing. I had plenty of time, so I didn't have to rush the learning process. This has become a really important song to me because I ended up singing it at the wedding of a friend of mine a year or so ago, so that was fantastic. It was really great to be able to perform that for her, having spent a bit more time learning it and feeling it really sung into the voice. I know that my Après un rêve is a heart-wrenching song about the perfect dream ending when you wake up. If ever there was a song that you can feel how much your core does to support the voice, this is it. It's just so powerful, and everything has to come from the core, as it does always, but you can really feel it in this piece. There's not much else to say about this exceptional song, so just have a listen. Choosing an aria to represent Mozart was so challenging. Bati Bati, Beste Jungling, Ach ich fühl's, I've performed so many and learnt so many that are incredible, and all of them are written beautifully for the voice. Mozart just had this way of allowing the voice to just fly and soar. He was a genius in so many ways, and that was one of them. But at any other point in time, I would have taken one of those songs, but currently, as of today, I'm taking De Vieni non Tardar. Its divine melody floats over the accompaniment, and it doesn't try to be flashy like a lot of opera arias. It just draws the listener in and it just washes over you. I spent a long time underestimating what my voice could do. I trained as a conductor and I mostly just sang for fun. So when it came to performances, I always felt so nervous and felt that I wasn't worthy of singing with the people that I was performing with. With my latest singing teacher, my voice completely flourished, and it became apparent to me through learning the Benedictus from Haydn's Little Organ Mass. It helps that, again, this is written really well for the voice, but for me this song marks the first day that I felt really confident in my singing ability. Every time I come back to it, it just feels like my voice is getting stronger and stronger. It wouldn't be My Desert Island Discs without a bit of Finzi, obviously. The Salutation is the finale of his song cycle Dies Natalis. I tend to go on about Finzi a bit too much, so instead I will just let you take in his amazing talent. Puccini is getting 2 mentions here. This isn't even a soprano aria, but I hope you'll forgive me for that. During lockdown, I worked a huge amount on my technique, which was really fun in a really small flat with a lot of neighbours and with many acoustic blankets trying to keep the sound down as much as possible. The main aspect of this technique that I was working on was being able to sing to my own abilities instead of trying to force different sounds. For this, I chose Nessun Dorma, which is a tenor aria. It was so easy to fall into the trap of trying to force a tenor, a really rich and deep tenor tone. And I had to end up bringing my own interpretation to the music with a brighter and lighter soprano tone. It will never be as good or emotive as a tenor singing it, but I hope you enjoy my interpretation of it. And there we go. If I was forced to choose just one piece out of those to take with me today, it would be the Haydn Benedictus. Ask me next week, who knows? What are some of your favourite songs and arias? Do pop them in the comments, whatever voice part. I love being introduced to new music, so the more obscure the better. Keep an eye out over the next few weeks because the excerpts that you heard today will be uploaded in full, so you'll be able to hear the whole song. Do remember to like, share and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see on the channel.